Hey, Jan here, another video, and today I'm excited about this one. This is all about productivity and how I'm going to help you save lots of time on your online research. In fact, we're going to be showing you a live example and how we chop down all the hours that you normally would spend trying to figure out, okay, step one, who are my competitors? Step two, how do I research my competitors to find the most compelling data that will help me in generating more business for myself, but also stay competitive? And number three, be able to do this on an ongoing basis so I can stay fresh, current, and up to date. How do we do this? Well, we do it with ChatGPT Agent Mode. And if you haven't seen it before, once you load up ChatGPT, and it is available under the free version as well. However, the paid version, starting at $20 a month, will get you more sessions, more, essentially more everything, and it allows you to get more data from each session, a deeper analysis from what I've seen. Anyway, so the way that you start this is by going to the plus sign in ChatGPT, go down to Agent Mode. And this is another one here. So I had 34, I have 27 left now. It refreshes on October 23rd. So remember what I told you? If you're on the free mode, you're probably going to have 5 here or 10, and it's going to go down fast. So we select Agent Mode, and it's going to give us some suggestions here right off the bat. You can play with these, but obviously we're not going to be looking for San Francisco Giant tickets or build a discounted cash flow model for NVIDIA. But it is interesting to see what's available here, just to sort of seed the idea box, right? We can click on reports, find Raleigh homes under 800K from Realtor.com. Okay, so just use that as an example. How much time would you take to spend, trying to figure this out on your own, right? Well, if you have a realtor, he or she can do all the findings for you, but you want to stay on top of this. And with ChatGPT and AI now, you can. Book Mexico birthday trips, dinners on open table. Very interesting. Actions, we have actions. Schedule airport ride with Uber for tomorrow morning. So essentially, the agent here is a mode of operating which is creating sort of an autonomous experience where it goes off and takes actions based on your take actions based on your input. We have spreadsheets, presentations, etc. We're not going to do any of that today. What we're going to do is we're going to search for a simulation in this agent mode for a product. And what I did is I said, okay, so for folks, men over 50 who deal with acne, not too common, but you want to be able to do some research yourself to figure out who or where and what are the best products that can serve that particular problem. And so what I did is I'm going to flip over now to the tried area. I said research the best skincare for active men over 50 and give me 3 competitors in a grid and show me a pie chart of the breakdown of sales over 50 in the last 12 months. Again, these are preliminary data points that I literally just typed in there. I didn't think much about it. Don't include any fluff, just the data. Do it now. You can research Amazon, Etsy, Reddit, Target, eBay, others, but allow me to interact with the findings if you get stuck. And so what it does here is it interacts with your desktop and it creates a virtual browser inside of ChatGPT here. And once you do that, you can interact with it if you see any issues. And we asked it to that fact as well. But it is pretty amazing what it does. It figures out where to go, what if it's breaking or stopping based on, say, a permission error or somewhat or something similar to that. Then hey, it will continue on. But it's good for you to monitor a little bit, especially when you kick these off in the beginning, so that it doesn't halt on you. Then it repeats, basically, understood. I'll research the best skincare products for men over 50 dealing with acne, identify 3 leading competitors, compile the sales breakdown for the last 12 months. I'll present the data in a concise grid format, include a pie chart with sales breakdown for these competitors. I'll gather information from reliable sources like Amazon, Etsy, Reddit, Target, and eBay and return you with detailed findings as soon as possible. Now, I kicked this off, and I had tested this before, so I didn't want to interact or interject myself into the process. So I went and got something to eat, came back. It worked for 14 minutes, 15 searches, 137 sources. Just that alone gives you an idea of the depth and the width and the depth of the research and the analysis that the agent mode of ChatGPT gets into here. So let's break it down. Here's your report and your pie chart. Top skincare for products for top skincare products for acne, men over 50. I can read. Several high-quality acne treatments products are available for men over 50. Since mature skin often has less oil and can be easily irritated, dermatologists recommend formulations that target breakouts while preserving the skin barrier. Interesting. 3 widely available options are summarized below. So here's the grid. Now, I could have gone out and said, give me 10 products, 5 products, what have you. I said, give me 3. CeraVe, kind of figured that's going to be at the top here. La Roche-Posay, never heard of it. Effaclar medicated gel cleanser, interesting. Skin Better Science, Alpha Ret Clearing Serum. I could have asked for more data around these. I could have asked, hey, go out and find some of the testimonials and reviews and feedback on these products. Give me some price ranges. Where can I find the cheapest or least expensive? Or at the opposite, where's the most expensive? If you wanted to play with that. 2% salicylic acid with purifying clay and ceramides, formulated to clear acne, reduce blackheads, and improve the appearance of pores while absorbing excess oil. Similar here, salicylic acid is kind of a common ingredient here, but here we see retinoid-based serum. So what I can do now is I can iterate on this and I can ask a little bit more. Why is this particular ingredient better than this one, right? I mean, now you're into the iteration process of this. So we kicked it off with a fairly simple prompt. We got the results back here. I can ask more questions now inside of agent mode, preferably outside. So you want to go back to the search mode and then research this. But anyway, publicly available sales data specifically for men over 50 with acne are scarce, which you would expect, right? Not as common. The chart below estimates the relative share of U.S. total sales above for the products above in this demographic. The estimates are based on product popularity, price point positioning, and retailer stock levels. Higher price specialty products like Alpha Ret Clearing Serum are assumed to serve a smaller share. And actual sales data may differ. Now, here's to my point earlier. I didn't include any price ranges in my prompt. I can go back and ask for this. And here's the breakdown. It gave me a nice little pie chart here. And you can see CeraVe is the leading product in this area. So it basically is kind of visually representing this and then calling it out here in text. Mainstream price and broad availability make this cleanser popular for older men who need gentle yet effective acne care at 50%, 35, and then 15. And it's kind of calling out a little bit of what I was alluding to just a minute ago. The active ingredients, why a certain type of product and ingredient with the males over 50 works better for you than others. Now, it doesn't go into all of the detail here, but it clearly calls out the salicylic acid here with the retinoids or clay to unclog pores, remove excess oil, and improve skin texture. So an amazing set of data points here that we can use for our research when we're comparing products and looking at potentially not only using this for ourselves, but if I have a product that I think is competitive in the marketplace, although I've worked in skincare for many years, it's a highly competitive business area, marketplace. But if I had something that I wanted to go to market with, I could start with a simple analysis, a research project using ChatGPT Agent Mode. And that's what I wanted to show you here today. There's a lot more that goes into this, clearly, but it starts with a simple breakdown of a prompt, and the more specific and concise you can be with the prompt, the better. Also calling out what output you are looking for. Also, what's good is to include an act as a skincare professional, act as a skincare market researcher. So you're setting the tone. There's more videos that I'm making on how to generate these ChatGPT prompts, or prompts in general, called prompt engineering, that will allow this data to be even more useful for you going forward. And I've learned a lot about this in the recent months myself, but there is new information coming out all the time. The LLMs, the large language models, which ChatGPT is one of those. We have Gemini, of course. We have Claude, Sonnet 4. All of these are essentially machines, right? The way that we use Google and search is phrase-based, much more simple keyword-based searches. Here, we're actually, the way to think about this is that this is a conversation. So when you're conversing with somebody, you don't always expect the exact answer to come back that you're looking for. It's a back and forth. And same here. So you go back and you iterate over this. You can even come in here and ask questions like, if you were to rerun this, what else would you be adding or look for to make or improve this product? You can even ask it if it thinks that the first product is, based on the analysis, a better analysis than the second one, and sort of feed it back and challenge the LLM, challenge ChatGPT to make itself better based on your feedback. So very exciting to see these types of results, and all of these results just in 14 minutes, okay? So I urge you to play with this. Get the professional edition. It's $20 a month. Actually, it's called Plus, the Plus edition. And so you can get some more leverage out of Agent Mode and all the other things that I showed you. We can also come in here and look at Connect More and make it talk to some of the external tools and available products that you have in your ecosystem, like Gmail, Google Calendar, Notion. But here's the thing. When you start connecting your personal data to ChatGPT and others like it, make sure that you're not pushing out personal information, or that you're connecting to an ecosystem that is best inside the house, right? So you don't want to expand this to outside the wall unless you know that this is not data that you are too concerned about. There are data controls and things that you can do inside the account of ChatGPT, where you tell the system, hey, I don't want this exposed for learning. Basically privacy controls. So I'm going to end it here. Just came back from the gym. I got to get some water here, and I'm off to the next thing. I appreciate it. I love making these for you. And I'll see you soon. Later.